Good morning, everybody, or good afternoon, whatever time it is in your state. Over here it's like 11 o'clock in the morning, so it's still morning for us. As you can see for the title of the video, this is a story time slash rant. And the reason for my video today is because yesterday we was invited to a party, right? So I haven't spoke to the person that invited me to the party in like months for my own personal reasons. It has nothing to do with her, you know, it's just for my personal reason. So I waited till like 6 o'clock to go upstairs, even though the party started at 4. I was invited earlier that day, but I decided to go a little after 5 or 4 because I wanted to make sure that that's what I really wanted to do. Because like I told you guys, I haven't spoken to her in a while for my own personal reasons. So then I get my children ready and we all go upstairs to the party. Now, for some reason, I was invited to the room where there was no kids allowed. It was not a baby zone area. Like they were smoking cigarettes and, you know, drinking liquor. They didn't want any children back there. So I left the baby in the what you call it? I left him in the bouncer, right, in the living room. And I go into the room. When I went into the room, I like kind of sort of forgot that the baby was out there by herself. So then I go and check on the baby. Hello. I go check on the baby, and the baby was not in the bouncer. So now, as a mother's instinct, even though how you call it? Even though I'm in a house where me and the person were like really close friends, is that just time separated us? I still felt kind of like funny. So I'm like, where's King? And then I go look around the house and I see him. He's in the back room with a few other guests, adults, and they're also parents. So I really didn't mind. I'm like, okay, I glanced in the room. He was fine and whatever. So now here I go back in the room. And I didn't pay no mind to everything because I knew that he was, you know, according to me, safe. So then, like literally 20 minutes passed. And here comes a girl that was also in the room, which I don't know, but she was a guest of the person throwing the party. So yeah, she brings me back the baby and she tells me that he was crying. She was like, I don't know what's wrong with him, he's crying. So then I take the baby. I'm like, oh, he probably wants me because he's spoiled, you know. He probably wants his mom. So now I sit down in the living room with the baby and I'm just holding him. Now something tells me to look at his wrist. Like when I look at his wrist, guess what's missing? His bracelet that I bought him for the evil eye was missing. That means somebody in that room took it off of him. And I had that on for 3 months on him. Mind you, it hasn't came off, it hasn't fell off. The one that I bought was specifically made for anybody that envies my baby, for the voodoo to go back to the person, right? Morning. So yeah, let me just see if I can pause this real quick.